Hey everybody! I was all set up to do like an actual video today, something that had notes and was like more organized, but I am running out of nap time. Oh my gosh, look how much she's drooling! Crazy little August. Crazy drooler, huh? Hi bud. We're being joined today by August and chocolate Hershey Kisses. Yeah, I don't know. Things are really disorganized this week. Alice has been having a really hard week. I think the only thing I can come up with, I kind of feel like she's like going through a growth spurt. She may be going through some sort of like developmental leap or something. But also besides that, like Mike had Monday off for President's Day. And we had a great time. You know, I had to go to work in the morning, but we were together in the afternoon and we had a really nice long weekend. But then like Tuesday and Wednesday were horrible, freaking horrible. Just so hard on her, and then, you know, by extension on all of the rest of us. And all I can think of it is just that she has a really hard time when things go back to normal. She likes change, and she likes excitement and new things. I feel like a lot of kids are probably the opposite, but she thrives on things being different, and she doesn't like when like we go back to our routine. So I think that's a lot part of what's going on with her. So anyway, this has just been kind of a nutso week. I have two really simple little things I thought of this week to talk about. One is chocolate. That I've always had a sweet tooth growing up, but I have become an insane chocoholic since August was born. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's hormonal. I don't know if it's needing like caffeine because I'm so tired or what. Like growing up, I was like the kid at the wedding who, you know, if there was like a buffet, dessert buffet or something, I would eat every single item. My parents always let me do it because I think they figured like I would make myself sick or I would get sick of it and then like not do that anymore, but that didn't work. So like I always loved sweets, but I would always choose something like, you know, lemon bars or ice cream or cheesecake or I don't know, like anything else really over chocolate. And Mike has always been the crazy chocolate person, but now I am just all about it. It's like it's like a need. Yeah, so chocolate's taking us through this week, saving the day. The other thing I wanted to throw out there is I came across a pin a few days ago. I actually didn't even go like read the blog post or whatever that it was pinned to. Here comes Alice. But basically the title was 100 Things I Want to Teach My Daughter. And that just totally got my gears turning. And you want to come say hi, babe? Yeah. All right. Basically, so I pretty much want to teach both kids the same things. Like there, you know, maybe a couple things I'm going to focus on more with Alice, you know, or with August, you know, certain things that I'll discuss differently or whatever. My light just got all weird, whatever. But generally, like, I want to teach my kids the same things. And just this, like I said, this sentence just made me start thinking about what those things are going to be. And I feel like it's a really good exercise for me just as a parent. I feel like it's something I want to bring Mike in on and kind of have like a running list. We will. That's a really good idea. Okay? All right, babe. Everybody's getting unhappy. Obviously, nap time is over. Let me just try to finish my thought. So 100 things I want to teach my kids. Really quick, I just jotted down like everything that came to mind, and I came up with 30 things right away. Sort of like a practical list of like actual skills. You know, everything from like how to build a fire and like pitch a tent, to, you know, how to cook, how to make a budget and balance a checkbook, and just all those little like kind of practical things. How to change a tire. Like life skills. And then I made another list that's sort of like character stuff, like you know, appreciating diversity and being honest and surrounding yourself with people that challenge you and just that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to share it with you guys, like just for something that you may even want to do for future children, like even if you don't have kids yet, even if you're not trying to conceive yet or whatever, but just like looking down the road, like what are those things that you want to pass on? What sort of like legacy do you want to leave to your kids? What do you want their memories of their childhood to be? And definitely, you know, I think like the best learning is done just through experience. You know, these are just things that are going to come out of life. Like My kids are going to learn how to cook because I'm going to teach them, because they're going to be with me. They already are with me when I'm cooking. And they're pretty young, but like just little by little, that kind of stuff is going to get just absorbed, you know, just through life. But I do think it's kind of important to be like intentional and at least put the thought into it. Like, what are the most important things for you? And just kind of check in, you know, over the years. I'm hoping to keep my list like in my journal always, and just every so often kind of check in and see like, you know, how I'm doing, and if there are like things that I feel that are really important that we haven't been able to focus on yet or whatever. So I don't know, just throwing it out there in case anybody else is interested in doing that sort of little exercise. That's it. Hope everybody else is having a good week. It's almost Friday. That's all I can say. Take care, guys. Thanks for joining us. And I don't know where Alice is. Alice, you want to say bye-bye? No. August, say bye-bye. Little drool bucket.